Hey everybody, Richard Zeller here. December 1st week, 2018. Figured now would be a good time to talk about some of the holiday issues that arise in the workplace. There's a great scene in the show The Office. I don't know how many of you out there watch it, but Michael Scott is having some financial problems, so he screams out, "I declare bankruptcy," and he assumes that that just simply makes everything go away by actually declaring bankruptcy. And I always laugh around this time of year because I start to think in terms of how employees lose their minds at holiday parties and things like that, where in their minds, I think they say, "I declare immunity." You are not immune from what you do at holiday parties. You are not immune for packing it in or mailing it in during the last couple weeks of the year and using that as a justification for avoiding being fired. So let's first talk briefly about the holiday parties, okay? If you get too drunk and insult your boss's wife, you're gonna get fired. It's no excuse that you drank alcohol and you were not in your right mind. If you slap the receptionist's ass, you're going to get fired. That's inappropriate conduct. If you, I guess there's too many butt references here, but if you take photocopies of your butt at the holiday party on the machine and pass them around, you're going to get fired. So here's kind of my point in all of this is that don't lose your sense because your boss is doing something nice and providing some booze, okay? So, the caution I always give people is even at business lunches and dinners, like be smart about what you're going to do. Don't drink beyond your tolerance. Don't go get high in the bathroom and then go talk to your boss and your eyes are all bloodshot and expect that that's going to have a good reflection on you. The same thing also holds true if you're going to bring a significant other to a holiday party. Do not bring somebody who's not well dressed, that is exposed, that makes a spectacle of themselves, because that will reflect on you. The best advice I can give you at holiday parties is don't be on your boss's radar. Act professionally. What you do in the after party, away from your work folks and your supervisors, again, be smart, but that's up to you. But treat these holiday parties as working events. It's not the time for you to lose your mind and let your hair down and wind up getting yourself fired. The flip side of the holiday parties is interesting. Employers do things like providing, alcohol, and things get a little bit nutty. From an employer standpoint, look, you got to be smart. If you're providing alcohol to your employees to drink, I strongly recommend getting transportation. We're doing a holiday party this year. My staff doesn't know yet, so don't ruin the surprise, but we're doing a Topgolf surprise night. They're doing the catering, the whole deal, and we will be serving alcohol. But guess what? I'm renting a bus to and from to make sure that people aren't driving under the influence. And if they need an Uber home, I'm buying it, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's our jobs as employers to also get our employees home safely. So there's two competing schools of common sense. Let's exercise them. Stay away from the mistletoe. Stay away from the drinking games at corporate events and be smart. I hope everybody has a great holiday season, but more importantly, when that January 1 turns around, don't get into that depressive funk. You can do this. Have a great year.